Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UNLV Rebels offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David. Yeah. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Fresno State's offense has the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Finds his man. It's Gibbs. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score.
Fresno State takes over in the offense. We'll go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The short hands, it's Gibbs. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll go up top on second and short. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Fresno State. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's late. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on target this time. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, give on the inside. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing. Touchdown, Bulldog! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put... They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's late.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Extending the play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Punch it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's so much easier to play defense when you know where the quarterback's going to be. But when you got a guy that can move outside the pocket and make big plays like this, it's so hard. Do I bring a blitz here? Do I bring a blitz there? He continues to make big plays outside the pocket.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here.
Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught close to the marker, it's late. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
One more snap coming before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll operate out of split backs. The give on the inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And here comes the punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the left. Running free. Touchdown, Fresno State. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Wants to bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From the gun, the ground game. Strong, firm tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down. And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Pace, 27, jump.
Looking for room. It's Weeks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.